Hey guys, let me bust it out a little bit. Okay. Crawling back to you. Wait, let me look up the lyrics. Crawling back, never thought of calling when you had a few, could always do. Baby, I'm too. Wait, what is it called? Wait. Baby, I'm too easy yours. Do I wanna know? This feeling flows, but wait. Have you got color in your cheeks? Do you ever get that fear that you can shift the type that sticks around like summer in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I've dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go, was sorta hoping that you'd stay. Baby, we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Okay, wait, I know I should sit up because it's a little bit hard, but crawling back to you, crawling back. Oh, no, it's not time for that yet. Crawling back to you. Ever thought of calling when you had a few? 'Cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. Now I've thought it through. Crawling back to you. So have you got the guts? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it shuts. Simmer down and pucker up. I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just I'm constantly on the cusp of trying to kiss you, but I don't know if you feel the same as I do. But we could be together if you wanted to. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go, sorta hoping that you'd stay. Maybe we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you, crawling back. Never thought of calling when you had a few, 'cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. Now I've thought it through. Calling back to you. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go, sorta hoping that you stay. Baby, we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that we can't say tomorrow day. Do I wanna know, do it being yours to fall? Sad to see you go. Ever thought of calling, darling? Okay, Now I want to see it with my eyes. Hold on, chat. Let's lock in really quickly. Really super fast. Bro. Anyway. Got some aces up your sleeve. Have no idea that you're in deep. I've dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I put it on repeat. Oh, I have chicken literally in the air fryer. Girl. I don't know why. Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow. Alright, let's just try that in different ways, okay? Have you got color in your cheeks? Wait, hold on. So first of all, who allowed for this? I need to hear the very beginning, please. Have you got color in your cheeks? Do you ever get that fear that you can't shift the tide? So first of all, I thought that it was always saying tide. The sticks around like summer in your teeth. Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I've dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see it go. Was sorta hoping that you'd stay. Baby, we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. Ever thought of calling when you've had a few? Cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. Now I've thought it through, crawling back to you. So have you got the guts? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it shuts. Simmer down and pucker up. I'm so sorry to interrupt. It's just I'm constantly on the cusp of trying to kiss you, but I don't know if you feel the same as I do. But we could be together if you wanted to. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Wait, do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? What am I trying to do there? Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Wait, that was beautiful. Sad to see you go, sorta hoping that you stay. Hold on, let me just. So basically, I want to explore what it would mean to do this in the Me and Your Mama from Childish Gambino, from in that kind of like, but like also like, like, and like the outro of that song, but also like the what you want. I'm telling you, let me in to your heart. You know that I love you. Wanna see us falling apart. I know exactly where I belong. Have you got color in your cheeks? Do you ever get that fear that you can't shift the tide like I need to say tide, hold on. Have you got color in your cheeks? Do you ever get that fear that you can't shift the tide that sticks around like summer in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I've dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go, sorta hoping that you'd stay. Baby, we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say. I'm all day crawling back to you. Ever thought of calling when you've had a few? 'Cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. Now I've started through crawling back to you. Okay. So, have you got the guts? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, what time it shuts. Simmer down and pucker up. Wait, I wanna see. Simmer down. Wait, I wanna see what this would like sound like. Hold on. So, have you got the guts? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it shuts. Simmer down and pucker up. I'm so sorry to interrupt. It's just I'm constantly on the cusp of trying to kiss you, but I don't know if you feel the same as I do. But we could be together if you wanted to. Okay. So, have you got the guts? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it shuts. Simmer down, pucker up. But I don't know, why is that difficult for me? Simmer down and pucker up. I'm so sorry to interrupt. It's just I'm constantly on the cusp of trying to kiss you, but I don't know if you feel the same as I do. But we could be together if you wanted to. That was kind of Dracula. That was so Pennsylvania. willow dancing on air before covering me. Under gardens and catacombs, fretted fire, but that was long ago. Fretted fire, but that was long ago. Honey, ask me, I should know. Ask the day from Eden, just to sit. That song is so sad though. Anyway, well, but not like judgment. I actually really like that song, but I just don't know if I want to sing it right now. But I do like the part where he says, "Wait, honey, you're familiar, like my mirror years ago. Idealism sits in prison. Chivalry fell on his sword. Innocence died screaming. Honey, ask me, I should know." My love, crawling back to you. Crawling back, never thought of calling when you've had a few. 'Cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being yours to fall for somebody new. And I've thought it through, crawling back to you. Let's do other lyrics. Let me go to the Genius homepage. You won't slide on. You wanna know if this feeling flows both ways. Sad to see you go, sorta hoping, sorta hoping, sorta hoping. The best part, I call me in the morning. In the sunshine and the rain is pouring. You know what song I was thinking about recently? Is how much to start singing it. Dancing Queen. Dirtbag baby. You think this love in a photograph. We keep these memories for ourselves, and so you can keep me inside the pocket. Oh my gosh, let's do number 84. Do I want to know? For Arctic Monkeys. Oh my god. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. Tell me if you're so smart. Tell me why you feel so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. Wait, I wanna. Why doesn't it start at the beginning? Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in the day. Hey, but you know when the truth is told that you can get what you want, you can just get old. You gotta kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want, but you can't be everything you want to be before your time. Although so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You've got your passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. That line kind of reads like when I'm remembering, it reads like a church song. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. But it's alright, you can't afford. And take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know when the truth is told that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, when will you realize waits for you? You know what song is actually really good? It's sad, but it's good. If you are in your Hoyser version of Crawling Back to You, or Do I Want to Know, is this book, right? San Ruiz. Bro, it's actually the one. But it's actually good. Also, first of all, Bird's Eye View San Ruiz. Is that what it's called? I think so. Bird's Eye View San Ruiz. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. Bird's Eye View San Ruiz. Wait, ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. Bird's Eye View San Luis. Oh, it's Louis. You feel me? Like, guys, but it's so beautiful. Like, it just makes me think of, like, okay, whenever I was listening to the song for the first time, I was literally staring at the sunset off this like view in my town. But now, whenever like just now, it feels like you're on like a road trip, and it's like, yes, it's a sad song, but like the sad time that you were sad listening to the song is like over. Unless it's not over, then cry it out, girl, or cry it out, human. Or whoever's watching this video. You guys ever think about if like aliens watch our like if I wasn't like, do you guys ever think about like interdimensional cable, how like probably other places already have that, you know what I mean? And like, so like on planet like Zork Glorb, like they probably have like YouTubes and they like just like, I would check out what's going on Earth. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Do I know this song? Burning it down, someday. That song is actually so sad. Like, I was listening to that song, I was like, wait. wait. I don't know this song though. Birds have you, San Luis. Weightless, no gravity. Will we somewhere in between? Oh yeah. Weightless, no gravity. Will we somewhere in between? I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. A bird's eye view, San Luis. Oh, highway boys sleeping in, with their dirty mouths and broken strings. Oh, their eyes are shining like sea. For you, the queen of San Luis. I'm a ghost to you, I'm a ghost of you, you're a ghost of me. A bird's eye view, San Luis. What is a highway boy? Cutting through the avenues, I thought I'd always find my way to you. Beside the hook, the hammer lies, fumbling around in the smoke. Spending time chasing ghosts. Hold me down, hold me down, hold me down, child. Hold me down, hold me down, child. California, call me the queen with the golden hair magazine. Girl, California called you queen, with your golden hair and magazine. Were you somewhere in between, fast asleep, fine dream? I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. Birds eye view, San Luis. I'm a ghost to you, you're a ghost to me. Birds eye view, San Luis. Yeah, admittedly, guys, I don't really know how the song goes except for the bird's eye view San Luis part, like the how it sounds melodically. Also, does anybody else's computer just all the time refresh whenever you're on a website? It's like, girl, I can refresh for myself. Bro. You're a ghost. I kinda ate that. I didn't expect to. I didn't know what I was gonna do there. Verse of the year. Go get a Glock. 27 fits snug in the waistline. In the waistline. No, yeah. Both. That could be a cool double entendre. No. Go get a Glock. 27 fits snug in the waistline. Both sticks came out with a drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish to take mine. Index yanked till it's numb. Oh no! Used to call me Windex because the staying gum. Why is this the verse of the year? Is that mean for me to say? But it's like, what the fuck are. Why? Oh my god. Of course, they rap a bunch about their time selling cocaine back in the day. Probably because he didn't talk about how he actually feels. I was 5'6", shoulder chip with a. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Yeah, he's just talking about how it used to be. Period. I mean, I don't know what I would have chose. I don't know what I would have chose. But yeah, at first I was like, wait, girl, why did? Cause okay. At first I was like, wait, but I realized that I was being too quick to be judgmental. But at first I was like, wait, why are we just glorifying? Cause here's my thing. Actually, I was just thinking about how the Black Panthers used to be a breakfast club for like kids to make sure they had breakfast in the morning, or like a backpack club, and like how like that is what gangs are at their bones. Like that is what the foundation is that they were built on. The Black Panther Self-Defense Party, is that what they called it? But like specifically the Black Panthers, it was like, you know, self-defense in like the way that Malcolm X put it, like if you hurt me, like I'm going to get you, like, you feel me? But like, you know what I mean. But I just don't want to like, I don't know. And the way that I feel about that is like, okay, not to get like, okay, but like I feel like the reason why Wasteland would have been like a double entendre is because now I feel like you know, a lot of rivalry between gangs is just really sad because it is all about revenge. And I feel like, so I just want to preface before I say, I guess, is like, I don't think that, I think it makes me sad that that's happening, and I want to also address, I do think that like the military and the police are a gang, a violent one built on a horrible foundation, unlike gangs. That's why I think like gangs, like it kind of turned into something of a wasteland, like gang culture, because of the way that, you know, the media and police and over policing kind of created this environment where people were backed into a corner just because they were a part of these groups of people who wanted to protect their communities and feed their communities. Like a caged person bites, bro. A caged person fights back, and then it kind of just morphed into something that it's not. Like with like more and more generations passing by, like I feel like it just changed into something where it's like now like just rapping about guns and drugs because people are just trying to make a living, and it's just sad. That's why I was like, why the fuck would that be the lyric of the year if it's just talking glorifying that lifestyle? Like it just kind of irritated me in that moment. But it's someone talking about their past, so that's real as shit, I guess. But because I wrote a song about my past. Like, well, I didn't. I sang a song about my past. I actually tried to post it on YouTube, but a lot of my videos weren't posting. Anyway, I can sing it for you guys in a little bit, but like I get it, like wanting to like talk about your past, like that's cool and stuff. But anyway, but yeah. Oh, the military has always kind of been violent, and since its inception, like since because of the nature, like think about how America, you know, fought against the British just to become an aristocratic government themselves, you know what I mean? Like, and just in the very fact that they fought against the British for some freedom and taxation without representation, like we're taxing without representation now to this, like right now, with all the weapons and stuff that tax dollars go to, that we didn't ask for, all the wars that are started that we didn't ask for, all the genocides that are funded that we didn't ask for. It's not a true democracy. True democracy will be us actually voting for everything that the government does. Anyway, but yeah, fighting for freedom whenever you own slaves, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that's what I mean by the foundation of like police were specifically the military, I guess. And then police were started as runaway slave catchers. Like that's literally what they were. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why they started as a gang, as like as a militia to keep people captive. And then it just like evolved into just policing everybody. So yeah, so I just want to make that clear as well. Like I think that the worst gang of them all is the ones that the government funds. Anyway, well, double entendre. I know. Anyway. Anyway, I was watching this video of J. Cole at a concert, and he was talking about his song that he wrote called Neighbors, and I don't think I've actually ever listened to this song, but he was talking about why he wrote it and the fact that he got like swatted. And I just remember this I was just thinking about this one specific video because he showed the video at the concert of like his security camera footage, and I just remember this one part where he was showing it, and they literally broke down his, like, they didn't even look at his house plans. They had no plan. Their goal was to destroy everything and break everything, but they had no plan. Like, they busted down his back door that led outside. They just broke it as if it led to a room to be broken into, and it led outside. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was just thinking about that. Like, what the fuck? Like, they didn't even plan for that. And you know what show I've been thinking about? Is Reacher. I started watching that, and I feel like this is just gonna be like my feelings of how it felt. I think it was weird the way that he kind of acts. Like, it's a show on Prime. It's like an adaptation from a book. But I just think it's weird how how specifically how they wrote, and I haven't read the book, how they wrote. So maybe this was like a mistranslation into the script, but they take this man who was like a detective in Boston, and he moved to the South. That part was weird in and of itself. I don't know. Moved to a small town in the South for peace, but it's like, because they're racist. Like, it's like a racist town, and I think it's set in Georgia. I don't know if that's weird for me to say, but it's like, okay, I don't know. I've just been thinking about sundown towns recently, and it's like, I don't know, like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you move to a small racist town in Georgia as a detective? Like, as someone who like knows, and like I understand not knowing, because like I used to not know like about sundown towns like at all, like, you know what I mean? But oh my god, like, that is terrifying. Like, and I understand, like, okay, well, like, okay, my dad told me this story of whenever he was growing up, and he was like working on a house with his dad, and there were people handing out flyers to like join the clan, and my grandpa just opened up the window and asked for one, because like they grew up in the city, so like it was like right next to this sidewalk. And so I understand that mindset as well. I just think specifically in this show that was clearly kind of written like a little bit like I don't know, like specific. Like, this next moment that I'm kind of thinking about is whenever he just kind of continuously and methodically undermines the woman and the black detective from Boston, this like white man. He like undermines them both like pretty methodically, and like the girl like is kind of always ends up working out to like be more efficient, or you know, save her in some kind of way in the storyline. But specifically with the detective, I just remember this one scene whenever they were next to the detective's car, and the guy was like, da da da, this da da da, and this is why I'm right, and you're da da, and you're just like da da, like. But he didn't say it like that. But he's just like you know, like whenever they write characters, and it's like
I know this, and this, and I could tell this from the way that the feather blew, and I could tell this the way that, and it was just like, wait, but like, this kind of looks weird. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, this kind of like looks like, and he just like took it. Like, the detective, he's like, oh yes, you're so right. Like, they literally had him saying, like, he didn't actually say that, but that's just kind of how it felt watching that. And like, it's a chill show or whatever. But, I don't know. The reason why I actually stopped watching it, because like, I get it. Like, some people just don't see it that way. You know what I mean? Like, they don't look at things and think about that kind of stuff. But, which is like, I guess, good. It just kind of off put me, I guess. Like, oh, this big white man, this big strong white man. I don't know. Anyway, but no, the reason why I actually, well, so I guess this isn't actually the reason why, but another thing that bothered me, is the fact that he's not actually 6'5", and I was watching it on Prime, so like they tell you which actor's in the scene, and if you click it, it'll tell you, and he's like, he's 6'3", and they made it so specific that he always says that he's 6'5", and it's like, bro, but he's 6'3". Can we talk about that for a moment? And then the way that people regard him in the town, it's like, people literally talk about him like like they're literally about to go home and get their fucking pitchforks, or they're about to get on their iPhone with their fucking like, and then just, Siri, order me a pitchfork. Like, bro, like, you think that they never seen a tall person in their life? Talking about the white guy, like, they live in a town full of white people. I know that there's someone in that cast, in the extra cast, who is 6'5", actually, probably. And then they just look at this man, they're like, that behemoth. I don't know, I just found that funny too. Like, they're like, that monster in the corner. Like, what the fuck? Genuinely. What type of town that you go to and you'd be like, wait, am I tripping? Anyway. Is this real life right now? I don't know, child. I'm just thinking out loud. But sometimes I worry, like, what if I'm being too negative? But, like, can I say a bad word? And I feel like I'm not. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a bad show. Like, it's crime. A show. Like, they're figuring out things, getting to the bottom of it. Like, everybody knows that I like that. Not everybody knows that. Amazon knows that. That's why they recommended it to me. But, so, like, I don't have a specific beef with that kind of thing. I just thought, I guess it just was more of a resentment. Because it's like, where's all my slow burn about dragons and dragon hunters and dragon bonds, and not with dragons, but like men who are super strong, and they utilize their connection with dragons to save the world. Where is my show about that? Where is it in the budget? Like, where is it? Like, because I just feel like, you know, like, I guess that's just why I'm more upset. It's like, the show budget is being put into a key lime pie whenever I want it to be put into a chocolate cake. So it's like, of course I'm gonna find everything that I don't like about a key lime pie. But that's not an excuse. I actually feel like my concerns are valid with that show. So let's not even like, and also I'm allowed to have an opinion, and I think that's constructive criticism. Like, why are they looking at this man as if he's a monster whenever he's 6'3"? That's a genuine question. Like, is this a real town or is it like spooky? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, is it a real town? Because sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know. Like, sometimes it could be a real town in the show, and then it's not a real town. Bam, bunker. Bam, 35 million years in the future. Bam, aliens planet. Bam, Truman Show. Like, you never know. Like, that would actually be such a cool twist. I'd be like, whoa, y'all hate that. Give them their Emmy. Give them their Emmy. Okay, anyway. No, that actually eat down tremendously. Cause like the things that I'm mentioning are so subtle that it would make you be like, am I tweaking, or like do y'all see that too? And then if they were like, psych, this is not fucking real, in some creepy crazy ass way. No, you know what show's actually really good? Well, not actually, and like that show Reacher is fine, like it's just not my cup of tea. But you know what show I really like, me personally, is Wayward Pines. I thought that show was beautiful. Anyway, since we're talking, well, it's low-key not a spoiler because you don't know what I'm referring to, and the literal picture has a monster hand with a little baby holding on to it. Anyway, and then I watched Wayward on Netflix, and that show just made the ending just made me mad. Just made me mad. Like, it's like you're okay, spoiler alert for Wayward on Netflix, not Wayward Pines, for Wayward on Netflix. 2 different shows. How are you just gonna stay there in a cold? And it's like not even like have you seen Midsummer? First of all, have you seen it? Second of all, how are you gonna just stay there in a cold? Like, it doesn't even look appealing. It's not even giving like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's not giving anything that could really be lovely to experience. It's giving, ugh, I have it. Oh. Do you hear me? Like, it's giving the beginning whenever all the trolls were upset all the time. I got sunshine in my back. Anyway, so that's just my main question. It's like, anyway. Oh my gosh, guys, I think I'm gonna go see Ready or Not too. And look what I'm gonna be able to use. Oh no, this cost me $32. Oh, it came with a lid, don't worry. It came with a lid. Oh no, yeah, I really like this lid. At first I was like, can I just get the bucket? I was like, can I just get the bucket? But then AWA chose me, bro, and I had to get the cup too, because she was like, no. I was like, oh my god, but can I just get the bucket, please, on the low? She's like, I didn't actually say that. I was just like, is there any way I could just get the bucket? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, here's all of my money. Not even a joke at all. It was pretty much all my money. Anyway, at that time, but now we're balling out with slightly more money than I had at the time. I got a huge metal popcorn bucket. And why did I want the popcorn bucket? Girl, I don't know. I think I just wanted a piece of it with me forever. And I've never bought merch from the movie store like that. From the movie store. But I've never bought merch like that before, because it's $32. Like, it's like upwards of like $50. But I always like looked at the stuff that they had in the case, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. And like just looking at like the artwork and stuff. But I never really was convinced until I went to see Avatar, because it's Avatar. Like, come on. But yeah, so now I have a huge metal popcorn bucket that I can get free refills. And I swear, I think it's like probably like could hold like one large popcorn and then like 5/6 of a small, probably a whole small, probably one large and a whole small, actually. But yeah, it's a pretty good size. I really like that. But after I watched Avatar, I had to come home and smoke weed. I was actually really sad about it. Cause I was like, bro, that like, it was sad. I was sad. But because I was like, one day it will get back to that, like something like that, like family and tribes and like living together, and maybe people will be bullied too. That'd be pretty cool. But I was just thinking about that, and I was like, that time is not right now. And it just really hit me. But you know, yeah, it's okay though, because then I was like, well, whenever I smoked, I was thinking about hair, and I was thinking about how like we do have the Ikoron. No, that's what they fly with. Inalu. What is that? Iwe. That's the bond. But yeah, our hair like connects to the earth around us and stuff like that. And I was just basically like thinking about all the things that are actually like so magical and cool, like how we can feel energy and intuition and all that stuff. And it made me feel better. But yeah, at first I was really, really sad that we weren't aliens to Earth, but then I was like, well, this is our planet, like we're aliens to other places, like, you know what I mean? And like it only feels this way because these are fake living arrangements set up by people who just want us to work forever. And it won't always be like this. And of course it's sad because this shit is not real. But like, you know, there's always ways to get out. Like I saw like, and like the world is like going back to like being real. Like I can just feel it. There's no other way. Like I feel like something, it's just not like I feel like something has been, well, not even bending, but it's like you know whenever like you're wearing 3D glasses and like it's like, yes, that is that, and it looks different than what life looks like. Like it makes everything like look a little bit like more strained on your eyes though. And then whenever you take off the glasses, it's like, okay, that image that was being shown to me is actually not real, and it's blurry, and it felt really fucking real, and it was scary at times. But all I had to do was take off the glasses to see that actually it's just a big blurry mess. And that's what I feel about capitalism and money. Participating and acting like that is something that is just inevitable is like wearing 3D glasses and acting like what's on the screen can hurt you. And like I do realize that like you need money to survive. Like that's the whole point of why it's not real, especially is because it's like that doesn't make any sense. Like food grows from the earth, yet you have to like you have there shouldn't be a paywall on living. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to say, like, do what you love instead of what you feel like should be what you do. Like, do what you want to do instead of what you feel like you should be doing. Do you know what I mean? And just like try to be free the best that you can, and eventually we're all gonna be free in the ways that we should be. Free of the confines of paying to explore this world, of paying to eat. Soon there'll be gardens everywhere that people can just go to, and they're self-sustainable ecosystems, and learning from each other instead of being schooled by one another. We'll learn from each other.